Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's Coach Bree. Welcome back to another episode of Power of Five. Again, I appreciate everyone who keeps coming in and tuning in, sharing, liking, leaving comments, letting me know how much it's encouraging you or just it's a good message for you to have. It means everything to me, and that's why I'm going to continue to do the best that I can to be consistent and give you things that are going to help you in your life. So I just want to say thank you again. And this week, we're going to talk about digging deep. Okay, so this week, we're going to talk about dig deep. Take a second. What does that look like for you? Like really think about what is when you hear the words dig deep, what does that look like for you in your personal life? I know for me, I've had to dig deep in a lot of areas in my life. I remember when my grandmother passed away and I was a junior in college, I had to dig deep within myself and grab a hold of my faith and continue to stay encouraged because around that same time, I tore my knee in basketball. So I lost one of the most important people in my life and I didn't have a chance to hoop for a year. And that was hard for me because basketball was kind of my outlet. It was like my safe place. But I had to dig deep in that season of my life where it's like, I have to keep pushing forward because it would have been easy to quit. And I was almost there. I was almost like, you know what? I'm not going to school. Forget this. Like, this is challenging. But I had to dig deep and say, what's the bigger picture? What's attached to what I'm already a part of right now? I had a chance to have a free education because I was on full basketball scholarship. And my coach allowed me to keep my scholarship even though I was hurt. So I had to look at the bigger picture. Like, I couldn't let my circumstances affect what my future could have been looking like. Because imagine if I would have walked away from school, I would have had to find another school to go to, or I would have to go back to school later and pay for that. And that would have put my mom in a financial situation. So there's times in our life where we're going to get bumped. We're going to get hit with some things that it's just like, man, like, how do we do this? How do we get through this? But that's when you have to really look yourself in the mirror. You have to say, you know what? What's my why? What's the thing in front of me that's going to allow me and push me? And everybody's why and everybody's purpose and passion is completely different. But you have to figure out what is it inside you. You have to really dig deep into who you are and what you want to do to push you forward, to let it propel you forward. Like I said, it's okay to cry. It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to be upset. But you can't stay there. You can't stay in depression. You can't stay in frustration because there's nothing good that comes from that. There's nothing your life is not going to change by you feeling that way. And I'm not saying disregard those things. You're going to have your moments. There's going to be moments that life really hits. I know I had that moment last year when I was living in my car for 4 months. I had to dig deep and say, hey, I never want to get back to this place again. I could have gave up right there. I could have been the whole, man, how did my life get here? But I had to find something in me. There was something bigger that was awaiting me. That I had to look further into my future to say, you know what, Bree, you're better than this. Your life is going to change around, but it's up to me. Our lives don't change. Our circumstances don't change until we change. Something in our mindset has to change. Something in our heart has to shift. Our actions have to shift. We got to do something in our own being to push ourselves to the next level and take those steps. You can't go up to levels until you take steps, even if it's baby steps. But we got to dig deeper. We got to stop complaining. We got to stop throwing in the quit card. You can't afford to quit. There's people counting on you. There's people who need you. There's a world out there that's dark that needs people who can step in and say, you know what, I'm going to make a change. So I want to challenge you this week. Those areas where you've been feeling down, you've been feeling down and out, you've been feeling like you want to quit in school, on your job, whatever it is. Know that if you change your perspective and you turn to a positive and you dig deep, you keep your why before you, you're going to be okay. Just know you're going to be okay. It's only temporary. Whatever you're going through, it's only temporary. So that's the challenge this week. Let's dig a little deeper this week. Let's dig a little deeper. I'm not saying you got to go straight in and now everything in your life is going to, but let's take some steps. Let's take some steps to go forward this week and accomplish some more goals to continue to walk in our vision. All right. So I hope this blessed you guys today. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. All right. Love you. Be blessed.